Alright, just getting set up here. Do a quick test. Well, I don't know if it's going to be considered quick, but San Diego to San Francisco. And the 737-900ER from the Ultimate mod. So, anyways, that's called the Ultimate. Sorry, I don't want to mistake that for something else. I haven't flown it before. I did just take it up. A hand flew it in a quick pattern just to make sure I could actually take off, and then a quick to base to final, and landed it all by hand. I haven't done any programming or anything on it and gone through any of the systems, so I just basically started it up and took off. But alright, let's get started. It's all good. Yeah, this thing looks nice. It does look nice. Alright, we're gonna go up to 40,000 feet. What's I don't like about X-Plane is the fact that I can't, either I can't or I just don't know how to stop it from zooming in when I use my mouse wheel. Alright, clearance on 125.9er.
Zero Delta Whiskey Center for Tower. Good afternoon. Wind 2006, runway 25, clear line.
Clear line, runway 250, Delta Whiskey.
That was loud.
Tower 339 Sierra Papa, SoCal departure, LA altimeter 3020, resume navigation, maintain VFR, remain outside Los Angeles proper airspace. Southwest 8, contact SoCal approach 132.37.
Let's go ahead and start the APU.
November 116 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, insight.
Gotta remember how to fly this thing. That's gonna be the biggest chore.
1 1 6 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, insight.
1 1 6 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, insight. 1 1 6 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, insight. 1 1 6 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, insight. 1 1 6 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, insight. 1 1 6 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, insight. 1 1 6 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, insight. 1 1 6 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, insight. 1 1 6 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, insight. 1 1 6 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, insight. 1 1 6 Bravo, advisory near the Bakersfield Airport, in
Tower 14 Romeo, descend to maintain 5,000. 14 Romeo, advise when you have Las Vegas Airport in sight. Southwest 8 SoCal approach, good afternoon. Would you like 24 right or 25 left? Southwest 8, no problem. Clear to Atlas, runway 24 right approach. LA altimeter 3020.
San Luis Tower, Grumman 85 Romeo Sierra is holding short runway 29.
116 Bravo, roger. Radar service terminating. Squawk VFR, contact Bakersfield Tower.
Alright, looks like we're online.
Hawk 263, I'll let it go this time. I'm going to check on that. I'm not sure about that call sign, but we'll let it go this time. I have your clearance advisor ready to copy.
Alright, Hawk 263, we're ready to copy.
Okay, I'm not able to look up to see if that's a valid call sign, but I'll ask somebody else here. But you cleared to the John Wayne Airport. On departure flight 8220. Expect rate of interest Seal Beach VOR direct. Maintain 2000. Expect 3000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 6431.
Alright, that's Hawk 263, cleared John Wayne, flight heading 220, radar vector, Seal Beach direct. Departure, climb maintain 2000, expect 3000 after 5, 128.1 on the frequency, 6431 in the box.
Hawk 263, readback is correct. Do you
And
know where
I
it
just want to
states that
clarify,
in the
we're a
ICAO
single
or
Navy trainer,
aircraft document?
and I believe ATC call signs are permitted with a tactical nature.
Okay, no problem. I'll find out.
Alright, so we got Gulf.
Appreciate it.
I tried to play
San
it.
Luis
Bakersfield
Tower,
Tower,
Grumman 85 Romeo Sierra is holding short runway 29. We're ready to go.
Okay, that was 2 of you calling. Who's holding short 29?
14 knots.
Grumman 85 Romeo Sierra at San Luis Tower.
Sky clear below
85 Romeo
2000,
Sierra.
temperature
Gonna
21,
squawk,
2.7,
Charlie
altimeter
for me. Should be squawking
3017,
altitude whenever you're on a movement area.
and runway 27 is
According to the FAA, recommends that. Go ahead and squawk standby.
Okay.
Squawk mode C. Tower 9er Sierra Papa, contact approach 128.1.
Yeah, sorry about that. We should be squawking now.
Tower 85 Romeo Sierra, thank you. Runway 29er right, or 29er clear for takeoff. Wind is calm. Right crosswind departure approved.
We're gonna stay in the pattern and do touch and goes.
Bakersfield Tower, bearing 116 Bravo, 6 miles east with Echo.
85 Romeo Sierra, make left close traffic port midfield downwind east time. Runway 29er clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 29. We'll report midfield, downwind each time, left close traffic for 85 Romeo Sierra.
Tower 339er Sierra Papa, SoCal approach downwind altimeter 3017. Tower 116 Bravo, were you calling Bakersfield Tower?
Yes, sir. Bakersfield Tower, 16 Bravo. We are 5 miles now east of the field.
So we're going to San Fran.
Tower 116 Bravo, enter left downwind runway 30 left, report midfield.
Should be getting the Padres 2 to IK.
Left downwind, 30 left.
Climb via
report
the
midfield,
city,
16
except
Bravo.
maintain whatever.
Tower 14
they wanna
Romeo
tell
Airport,
me.
10 o'clock, 5 miles.
Frequency should be 119.6.
Tower 14 Romeo, cleared visual approach 119er right, contact Las Vegas Tower 118.75.
And the Padres 2 departure is top altitude is 15,000. So he could just say climb via the SID.
Southwest 8 contact,
But they usually won't,
SoCal
okay.
approach 128.5 today.
Limber clearance, Alaska 1977 is IFR to San Francisco.
Let's go 1977 Leopard clearance on request.
Alright, so I'm ready for
Tower
that.
0 Delta West is clearly active.
Tower, Skyhawk 3914 Romeo 4 to the southeast. Bound for 19 right.
Tower 0 Delta Whiskey, where you parked?
Just at the right up here on the ramp here on Mike.
Alright, taxi to ramp via Mike.
Right, maybe they did lose.
Southwest 8, SoCal approach, roger. LA altimeter is 3020. There's somebody else calling? There are 14 Romeo with tower.
Yeah, McClellan Tower 14 Romeo 3 to the southeast.
There are 3914 Romeo Las Vegas Tower, wind is 020 at 8, gust 18, runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear to land for Romeo.
And 14 Romeo, you're still breaking up pretty bad, it's every other word.
John Wayne Groundhawk 263, taxi from the executive hangars with Papa.
San Luis Tower, Grumman 85 Romeo Sierras, left midfield, downwind for the option, runway 29.
Runway 85 Romeo Sierra, runway 29 and clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 29, 85 Romeo Sierra.
Aqua 263, John Wayne Ground, runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha, Hotel, Charlie, and Kilo.
20 left via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo Hot 263.
Bakersfield Tower, bearing 116 Bravo midfield, runway 30 left.
116 Bravo, runway 30 left, clear to land, wind 1205.
30 left to the land, 16 Bravo.
And Alaska 1977, have a clearance advisor ready to copy.
Alaska 1977, ready to go.
Alaska 1977, clear to San Francisco Airport, Padres 2 departure, chicken. I'm sorry, IKE transition, then as filed. Climb V, the SID. Accept to maintain 15,000, departure frequencies 119.6, squawk 3724.
Alaska 1977 is cleared to San Francisco via the Padres 2, a KA transition. Climb via the city, exit, maintain 15,000, squawk, departure frequency 119.6, squawk 3724.
Alaska 1977, read back as correct, have a good night.
Alright, cool.
Hawker 263, is that a, what type of aircraft? Is that a jet or a piston?
And then I got a
Hot 263, single engine jet trainer.
Hawker 263, amended instructions, runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima, hold short of runway 20 left.
Alpha Lima 20 left, Hot 263.
And then the Surfer, okay.
Sorry, that call sign just throwing me off. I thought you were a jet, I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, no worries, sorry about that. Just let me know if you figure out anything about whether the call sign's legal.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. If you've flown on here before, it's right. I've just never seen it, so I'm going to verify with my boss. But I'm going to look it up as well in the documentation.
I appreciate it. I've call sign Ranger.
Okay, so it's a military call sign then?
Okay, so Padres,
Southwest State, contact LA Tower 1 and
you got IK after that.
133.9.
Okay. Horizon split stoked, and then the Surfer. So we're gonna go ahead and delete that out of there. That looks good. And then on Surfer we have generally 200 above, 280 knots.
There are 16 Bravo, parking east side or west side?
And then we got Waves,
East side,
15,000.
16 Bravo.
16 Bravo, right on Foxtrot, cross runway 30 right, then Alpha to the right.
Epic, 10,000 to 50,000.
Cross runway 30 right,
At 280
and Alpha to the right.
And then
16
Narwhal, above 8,000, 240 knots, and then Eddie, 6,000, 240 knots. And after that, we should be hitting the ILS 28 left. Alright, looks
LA
good.
Tower, Southwest 8, with you, 12-mile final, 24 left ILS.
We're 106 point,
Southwest State,
or
Los
103.0, that
Angeles
looks good.
Tower, good afternoon, wind 3107, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Alright, reserves,
24 right, clear lane in Southwest 8.
1924.
Hawker
So that'd be
263, you still with me?
1.9er. Cost index, I forgot what we put in 38 for today. We'll be taking 400 on the altitude. Cruise wind is 31471.
Number 85 Romeo Sierra, this isn't for the Cat 3 by any chances.
No, we're just out practicing.
Roger.
Chino Tower, moving
Alright,
on
one thing I
Kilo
gotta
Sierra, I'm
do
gonna disconnect now.
is...
91 Kilo Sierra, Roger, thanks for flying with us, have a good day.
Roger, good day.
We'll do our top cat. I have it for the 800, so we'll just use that for my weight balances here. We'll see how well it works. Alright, so we have 11
6 Bravo, pass for the Cat 5, good job.
11 497.
Thank you, sir. You have a good evening.
You too.
Trip
You too, we'll see you for the Cat 6.
It's going
Yes,
to
you
be
will.
6385.
San Luis Tower, Grumman 85 Romeo Sierra's left midfield downwind for a full stop landing. Runway 29.
Number 85 Romeo Sierra, Roger, wind. Wind is calm, runway 29.
Got 105 here. Got some.
Clear to land, runway
cargo.
29. Thanks for the winds. 85 Romeo Sierra.
It's still 105. We're looking for 103 on the 0 fuel weight. Bring this down to 40. Yeah, that's good.
Skyhawk 3914 Romeo. Cleveland Tower, parking, west hangars.
Yeah, looks like a flaps one. Take
Number
off
14
two.
Romeo, somehow squawk is getting changed, but you park in west hangars, so exit right when able, taxi
That
to the
looks
Ranvia
good.
Hotel.
The Ranvia
In-flight
Hotel.
to
That was
8
for the
left.
I-5. I know I had a few disconnects via the internet. 14 Romeo.
Alright, that looks good.
Air 14 Romeo, I got you down for the pass for the I-5, good job.
Thank you. 14 Romeo.
Alright, there, go ahead and generate that.
Yeah, 14 Romeo, if you can't try to figure out what's going on with that squawk issue and the disconnect issue. If you have any questions, you can email ops@pilotedge.net and they can try to help you.
I appreciate that. 4 Romeo.
Alright, I wonder if I could close this door. If the sounds will actually go down, that'd be kind of cool. Where is the door handle?
John Wayne Tower, Hawk
Hey, check
263,
that out.
sorry, I think we got disconnected there, but we're holding short 20 left at Lima.
That's
Hawk 263, John Wayne
That's
Tower,
pretty
cross runway 20
cool that
left
the
at Lima,
sounds
runway
go
20
back.
right, clear for takeoff.
Or go
Wind
away.
is
Should've done that
010
earlier.
and 15. Well, I actually took you the wrong runway, I apologize. Are you able to accept the winds?
Let's see.
That's no problem for us. Clear cross 20 left to 20 right, please take off Hawk 263.
Hawk 263, Roger, wind is 01015, gust 26, sorry about that.
No worries.
Alright, pull this aside. Alright, now we can set up our takeoff. We're gonna
Southwest State, say park.
takeoff 2. We're gonna have
Terminal 1, sir.
should have 21 on the 10th.
Southwest State left on Alpha Alpha, and then
It's gonna be a
cross runway 24 left and taxi south on Alpha
Flex
Alpha.
temp is 65.
Left on Alpha Alpha, cross 24
Gear
left,
2.
then south on Alpha Alpha,
We
Southwest
should
8.
be right about 86.
Southwest State, you're going to Terminal 1,
Not
is
sure
that
why
correct?
it's not in there.
Terminal 1, correct, sir.
Alright, after crossing 24 left, turn left on Echo and then contact ground 121.65.
Alright, so it's not letting me. Okay. Doesn't like the 65, I bet. What we can do is we'll derate it down to 57. Let's see what happens.
Southwest State, did you copy after crossing 24 left, turn left on Echo and then ground on 121.65?
That's better. Alright, derate
Once crossed,
57.
24 left,
and I
crossed,
show
Echo
87.
1, ground on 121.65.
Alright, they're showing
Southwest State.
85.1. That's
Southwest State,
fine.
it's actually left on Echo and then contact ground.
Left on Echo, contact ground
And
southwest.
then we're doing a flaps.
Hawker 263, squawk 5524, contact departure.
That's 5524 for 263. Good
And I
departure.
have one
San Luis Tower, Grumman 85
31,
Romeo Sierra,
131,
clear the active at
134.
Charlie. We're
Pretty
going to
good.
taxi to terminal for
I'll
parking.
just use those. Looks good.
Sorry, who is that?
Grumman 85 Romeo Sierra, we're clear the active at Charlie. We're going to taxi to parking at the terminal.
85 Romeo Sierra, roger, taxi to parking via Alpha.
Parking B Alpha, thanks.
No problem, have a good night.
Alright, since I haven't done
Hawker
this,
263, took out departure radar contact, climb
flown
maintain
this in a
3000.
while, I'm just going to make sure I got everything looking good here. Alright, let me just kind of
Hawker
go over this real
263, say
quick.
approach request enable.
Looks good.
Hawker 263, roger, vectors, fly heading 010, vectors for the Alice 20 right approach.
Alright, we're looking good there. Alright, let's set our MCP. We are going to
Hawk
Padres
263,
2.
how will this approach terminate?
Climb heading 275 to 500. Okay, we got the heading.
Hawker 263, roger.
Our altitude right now is going to be at 15,000. We got 150, not 150.
Hawker 263, fly heading 015.
It was 135. Everything else looks good.
Southwest 8, you with LA ground?
LA ground, southwest state. I'll be turning left on Echo here momentarily.
Southwest 8, LA ground, roger, you're going to Terminal 1, correct?
Terminal 1, that's correct, sir.
Alright, Southwest 8, taxi Terminal 1 via Echo and Delta 8.
Alright, pre-flight oxygen
Terminal 1
tested
via Echo,
100%.
Delta
Nav
8,
instruments
Southwest
and
8.
display
Thanks, sir.
switches are normal and auto. Yaw dampeners on. Emergency lights are armed. Window heat all on. Pressurization mode is auto. We have flight instruments. Heading 101. And altitude shows 30 feet. And checked on, I would say both sides, but I have to set up this side as well. And checked. GPS is set for nav, looks good. Parking brake
All in.
set. And engine start levers are cut off. Pre-flight checklist completed. Alright, before engine start, flight deck doors closed and locked. Fuel, we have 12,000 pounds, or just under 12,000. Passenger signs are on. Windows locked. MCP is V2132, heading at 275, altitude 15,000. We have V1-131, VR-131, and V2-135 set. CD pre-flight completed. Rudder and aileron trims are. That's kind of a bad view. Free and 0, looking good. Taxi and takeoff briefing
Hawk
completed.
263,
Anti-collision light.
you know
is
the name of your
coming
company?
on. All right, let's do a pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay, I found an Eagle flight training, is that correct?
We've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Will do.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
All electronic devices will be turned off and put away this time. This does include all cellular phones, two-way computers. Flight attendants, please open your doors for the commercial and contact.
5 units, looks good. Be starting engine.
Hawk 2633, fly heading 020.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake
Starting to
released.
stack. And you may start engines.
Started engine number 2. That would be helpful.
Hawk 263, turn right heading 080.
Alright, EGT's rising, fuel flow's rising.
Hawk 263, stay speed.
Engine starter cutout.
Hawk
We got
263, maintain 180 knots.
4, 6, stable. Start engine number 1.
Power by ground, Skylane 6218 Bravo is at Atlantic, was unable to grab the weather via ATIS, rated taxi, we're northeastbound today.
Air 6218 Bravo, Palomar ground, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
24 via Alpha, Skylane 6218 Bravo.
Hawk 263, turn right heading 180, join the localizer.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Hawker 263, maintaining 170 to join. Hawker 263, 6 miles from Lemon, maintain 3000 tow established on the localizer, clear Dallas, runway 20 right approach. Hawker 263, when you join, let me know if you're above or below the glass floor, please.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright. Full left, full right, neutral, full back, full forward, neutral, rudder right, rudder left, neutral. Alright.
Hawker 263, excellent. Contact John Wayne Tower 126.8, good day.
Okay, Let's get our transponder on. Probably should have done it before we did a pushback. 3,
John Wayne Tower, Hawk
7,
263 is on a 10-mile final for the ILS 20 right.
Rocket 263, John Wayne Tower, wind is 01015, gust 26. Runway 20 right, clear to land. If you need circle, I can get that for you as well.
20 right, clear to land.
Alright, go to ground.
And Hawk
Let's put in
263
tower. Tower's 118.3. Okay, that's ready to go. We just reviewed our ATIS and we have hotel again. We have hotel now, so that's before taxi checklist generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice is off, isolation valve is auto and closed. There's auto and auto. Engine start switches, continuous, packs on, flight level 400, check. Auto throttle will be armed next. Recalls checked, auto brakes RTO, engine start levers are idle, detent, flight controls checked, ground equipment is clear. Alright. Limber Ground, Alaska, 1977 with hotel taxi.
Alaska 1977, Limburg Run, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
27 via Bravo, Alaska 1977. Alright, brake check, looks good. Track IR on. Go. Seems like the shocks in this thing are a little sensitive. I don't think it bounces that drastically. Clear on the left. Alright, we got a little bit of taxi to go.
Skyhawk 6218 Bravo's finishing runway 24 northeast bound.
Air 6218 Bravo, Panama Tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff. Wind 0105.
24 clear for takeoff. Skyline whatever.
Rocket 263, you going missed?
God, look at that thing move around. It's crazy.
Skyline 1 Bravo, just want to confirm that eastbound turn.
I have my throttles all the way back. Idle.
Or 6218 Bravo, if tower doesn't,
speed here.
Doesn't instruct one, then it's at pilot's discretion.
Roger,
Just a little bit.
Rocket 263, are you in the mist?
Alright, that's
Hawk
better.
263 tower.
Alright, so just to review, our takeoff is as follows.
John Wayne Tower, Hawk 263, how do you hear?
Hawk 263, John Wayne Tower, loud and clear.
It's climb
I'm sorry about that, I think we had a
275.
connection issue, but we're A-firm on the mist at
520
level
feet, then a right
3,000 now.
turn direct to Winfield.
Hawk 263, contact SoCal departure 128.1.
You just keep this thing
128.1, Hawk
straight.
263.
Great. Alright, we're still gaining speed here.
Hawk 263, SoCal departure, radar contact, say intentions.
And then, okay, so
Hawk 263, vectors for the localizer 20 right approach, fly heading 350. Hawk 263, roger, thank you.
okay, hold there.
Hawk 263, continue right turn heading 360.
Set. We are TARA. I believe, yeah. That's good. Not sure why that stays on. I don't know if that light should be staying on or not. But okay. Limburg Tower, Alaska, 1977, ready for departure 27.
Alaska 1977, Limburg Tower, good afternoon, wind 0104, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 27, Alaska 1977. Alright, here we go. Alright, clear. Alright, looking good. Alright, N1, heading select, Toga. Here we go.
80 knots.
Check.
Hawk 263, planning 020.
D18.
That's a nice bump right there. Okay, we lost our auto throttle. Because of that bump.
$400.
Come on. Alright, direct to Winfield now. Why is the auto throttle not staying on?
1,000.
Very odd.
Alaska 1977, contact SoCal departure.
What a SoCal departure, Alaska 1977. Alright, let's go ahead. LNAV, VNAV.
Sam.
SoCal departure, Alaska 1977, 2000, climbing via the state of 15,000.
Alaska 1977, SoCal departure, radar contact, Jeff.
Okay, flaps up. Did I never put the gear up? Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I was dealing with that stupid auto throttle. That was pretty stupid.
A5 Romeo Sierra, St. Louis ground, runway 29, taxi down.
Alright, N1, LNAV, VNAV speed. After takeoff checklist, engine leads.
Air 6218 Bravo.
Packs are auto.
SoCal approach. Squawk 4057.
Landing gear is up and off and flaps up. No light.
Alaska 1977, contact LA Center 128.6, good day.
28.6, Alaska 1976. Alaska 1977.
Air 6218 Bravo, radar contact 12 miles to the east of the Oceanside VOR. Maintain VFR, which you're requesting cruising altitude.
Alright, 10,000.
Air 18 Bravo, maintain VFR 9,500, advised with any altitude changes.
Los Angeles Center, Alaska 1977, 1,200, climbing to 15,000.
Alaska 1977, LA Center, good evening, good afternoon. Climbing tape up 230, clear direct to IK.
230, direct to IK, Alaska 1977. 230.
Walker 263, turn right at 080.
Nice, we're direct to IK, so we basically throw this in there, see what happens. Boom. I guess I could have done. I could have done direct to. Using reserve fuel. That doesn't make sense, but. Man, this thing is climbing like mad dog here.
Walker 263, 6 miles from limit, turn right heading 180, strongly localized, maintain 3,000 until established. Cleared localizer, runway 20 right approach.
I mean, this thing is climbing like crazy. You can just hear the engine screaming right now.
Alaska 1977, contact elevation 133.55 per day.
3355, Alaska 1977, see ya. Los Angeles Center, Alaska 1977, flight level 195, climbing flight level 230.
Alaska 1977, LA Center, good afternoon. Climb maintain level 400, clear direct to Stoke.
At 400, and can repeat the direct for 1977.
Direct to Stoke, Sierra Tango Oscar Kilo Delta.
Direct to Stokes up to flight level 400, Alaska 1977.
Hawk 263 at London, contact John Wayne Tower 12620.
Boom! This thing is just rocking the climb.
Hawk 85 Romeo Sierra, John Wayne Tower 12900, make left traffic, report me downwind each time. 12900 clear for takeoff.
Look at the actual precision on this thing is 0.02, which is really good.
Air 7274 Hotel Mojave ground, Roger.
Alright, pretty good on the flight. Go ahead. Give us.
Air 7274 Hotel.
Oh, I never put these on. I put them off. Now, that sucks.
7274 Hotel, read back correct advisory to taxi with weather.
That's weird. Alright, that's good to know. Obviously at this point, not really caring about Bob Hope since I'm not
Hawk
landing.
263, John Wayne Tower, good afternoon, wind 01015, gust 26, runway 20, right, clear line. Hawk 263, park on the east side today. Hawk 263, Roger, plan exit at Echo. Bravo, contact SoCal approach 135.4, good day. Alaska 1977, how was your ride been?
I'll repeat that for Alaska 1977.
Just asking how your ride has been in the climb so far.
Oh, it's excellent. This thing is performing like you wouldn't believe for Alaska 1977.
Okay, so a smooth ride all the way up?
Yeah, very smooth, Alaska 1977.
Roger, thank you. Number 85 Romeo Sierra, runway 29, clear for the option.
I gotta turn them up so I can barely hear more with all this noise. It's pretty loud. Alright, so...
Skyhawk 6218 Bravo, SoCal approach, Riverside, altimeter 3022. Air 7274 Hotel, Roger, runway 26, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 30. Pocket 263, left turn when able, and contact ground on 120.8. Pocket 263, John Wayne ground, good afternoon, taxi to ramp via Alpha.
Thousand to go.
Looks pretty good for right now. So far, so good. I haven't really done any major testing to try to break it, but I mean, you get a look at the nice reflection of the cockpit out here too. That's pretty cool. Take a nice look outside. I did the default livery, which is just plain white for this flight. Nice. Man, the orthos and X-plane just phenomenal, especially from this altitude. It's ridiculous. It's like perfect. At 40,000 feet. Wow. That's pretty cool. Better get inside here just to make sure everything's looking good. Okay, we're leveled off. Going up to Mach 0.78. FMC speed, LNAV, VNAV path. So far so good. There we go.
Alright, 5 Romeo Sierra, wind calm, runway 29 clear to land. 6218 Bravo, contact SoCal approach 126.7. Skyline 6218 Bravo, SoCal approach, the Palm Springs altimeter 3029, advisory near the weather.
There's LA right there.
As you can expect, left base for runway 31
Long
left.
Beach right here.
Skyline 18 Bravo, if you'd like to set up for the base, fly heading 060.
That's cool. Good sceneries, man. Orange
Actually, 1A
Coast,
Bravo to get you around the
awesome.
mountains there. Flight heading 080. Yeah, I'll give you vectors in for the left base. Or 74 Hotel, you're with Mojave Tower, is that correct? Alright, 7274 Hotel, Mojave Tower, wind is 06012.
This is Malibu out here.
Left crosswind departure approved, runway 26 cleared for takeoff.
Look at this, you can actually see through the windows and actually see the headrests and stuff like that. If I was to move over, I don't know if I have a way to do that. Let's get out of that. Okay, so let's see. I don't have a way to move over, but yeah, you can see inside the cockpit. Looks really good. For some reason, when I set the scene, when I have the scenery in the, when I have this view on the ground, you don't see through the airplane, which is weird. But then when I have it in the air, you see through the actual wing. I gotta fix that somehow. Yeah, that looks awesome. Let's see what I'm doing here. Alright, everything looks okay.
Romeo Sierra, taxi to Ramsey Alpha.
Yeah, the auto thrust is still not
no problem, I'm gonna
great. So what I like to do, instead of it going back and forth, is I turn off auto thrust for now. Oops. Set that. There we go. See, I'll set it right about. Set it for 90 and see where we go. That way we're not up and down, up and down, up and down. So let's keep an eye on that. Alright, let's go back outside. Yeah, just let's fly over Malibu. You see inside. Yeah, it's kind of a, I gotta fix these outside views for sure.
Rover 1A Bravo, flight heading 060.
Alright, let's push this up just a little bit.
Air 6515 Delta Bakersfield, approach, good afternoon, flight heading 130.
Check IK
Vectors visual approach runway 30 to Porterville Airport.
and see what our planned time and planned
15 Delta advise when you have the weather.
Fuel. So we should have 7.4 when we get there.
Thank you.
We're gonna have
And Pillarville altimeter
Not IK,
is
sorry, we're one
3040.
Stoked. Should have 6.4 when we get there. Actually, we just...
Over 18 Bravo, V Parker Center, your discretion, report to Palm Springs Airport inside.
Alright. So yeah, so Stoked, we should have 6.0. We should be there at 45 minutes in the flight. Since we did it direct, there wasn't really any kind of way to do any fuel checks. I mean, we are pretty much currently over IK right now. And that's 7.4. We have more fuel than that.
Air 7274 Hotel, contact departure.
Go ahead and give it a little bit more power here.
Air 7274 Hotel, so Joshua departure. Not receiving transponder, shoot terminal, and squawking your sign code of 5516.
So we're actually just passing over IK now. Excuse me, we should have been there at 26 minutes.
I believe there was somebody else that was calling that was in answer
Currently
taken.
23 minutes, so we're getting a little bit faster just because
Only
we
one
got
Bravo,
the direct to.
Roger, in
That's
the left
good.
base, runway
And then
31 left, contact
7.4.
Palm Springs
Yeah,
Tower.
we definitely got more than 7.4.
19.7, have a good day.
No fuel leaks to say. So I take this back outside for a little bit.
Air 7274 Hotel, ident. Air 7274 Hotel, radar contact 7 miles south of Mojave Airport. Maintain VFR. And the Mojave altimeter, see here, 3033.
So we're just over Oxnard. Coming up, we're coming up on
Air
Oxnard.
74 Hotel, short stay, contact Joshua approach 126.1. Air 6218 Bravo, Palm Springs Tower, wind variable 4, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Man, that looks great. I could just take this thing up to sightsee. Get distracted real easily. Scenery is just incredible at 40,000 feet for sure.
Air 7274 Hotel, Joshua approach, good afternoon, wind, altimeter 3033 in Mojave.
Someday I'll learn how to paint the plane, put my own logo and stuff on it. It'd be kind of cool.
Air 15 Delta, you can plane on lower in about 13 miles.
Go ahead and turn around just a little bit here. Get inside, make sure we're not on fire or something. Okay, looking good. Speed. Currently I have the auto thrusters off. Just because excuse me, they keep going back and forth when I have them on, so I tend to turn them off. I'll have to remember to put them back on, obviously. We're direct to Stoked. 105 miles to go. ahead and get my ATIS. I'm going to land 28 left, most likely, but let's just go ahead and pull it up anyways.
Contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude. Operate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact you have Bravo. San Francisco International Airport information Bravo. 2156 Zulu. Wind, 260 at 14.
15 Delta, turn 5 degrees left.
20,000 scattered. Temperature 19 mirror.
Oh, so awesome. Altimeter is 3039. Pretty high pressure. That's good. Yep. I'm actually looking out my window and I...
1A Bravo, you're parking northeast side or southwest side?
Complete clear skies out here. So.
1A Bravo, roger. You can enter final for runway 31 right, you clear to land. I'm sorry, yeah, continue 31 left, clear to land. Yeah, you would think I would know that, huh? It's been a long day.
Have they fixed the ring yet? For a fix, let's go fix. We're gonna go slash. See it.
Air 6515 Delta to the airport at 10 o'clock. Actually 11 o'clock and 12 miles, advising you have it. Roger. Air 15 Delta, you can expect a approach clearance in about 11 miles.
Alright, so at Stoke is when we will be, probably switch over to Oakland Center right before that, but that's where the actual LA and Oakland changeover is, right at Stoke. So if we don't get pushed over there prior to Stoke, give a few miles after it, then we'll switch.
Air 15 Delta, descend to maintain 4,000. Air 6515 Delta, descend to maintain 4,000.
Right off to our left there is Santa Barbara. See it down there, that's Santa Barbara Airport. Runway 25 and got 25 and 15 left and right going this way.
Number 1A Bravo X left when able taxi to ramp via Whiskey and minor ground at point 900. Good day. No problem. Good day.
Yeah, looks great.
Air 15 Delta, clear visual approach runway 30.
Cacumba. That's Lake Cacumba. I don't know how to exactly say it, but that's that right there. could definitely do some VFR flying with this background for sure.
Air 15 Delta, no traffic observed between, actually there's one VFR traffic, 10 o'clock, 4 miles. Frisbee southbound at 2 gates, 2,500, I think you departed out of Porterville. Report traffic cancellation or misapproach to this frequency, change to advisory frequency approved. Air 15 Delta, high power cancellation received. Thanks for flying, have a good day.
Los Angeles Center, Alaska 1977, AFK for 1 minute request.
Alaska 1977, no problem. Report back, please.
Wilco 1977. Alaska 1977,
Alaska 1977, thank you.
Alright, give another peek outside. Vandenberg Air Force Base, I think is right here somewhere. I think it's right there. No, that's not it. It's out here somewhere. There should be a big runway out there. I see this runway, but I'm not sure if that's it or not. That's not it. Vandenberg's back here, actually. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, don't make me dizzy there. Let's try this again. Oh, good grief. Just trying to look at all the different peaks. That's Santa Maria. So, oh, here's Vandenberg right there. Alright, there, it's down there. Yeah, it's a nice big runway down there. There it is. This is Santa Maria. Let's see how much I can zoom in. Yeah, once you start zooming in from, well, that's not going to work anyways. Once you start zooming in from 40,000 feet, it's never going to look good.
1123 Los Angeles clearance. Good afternoon. Clear to Las Vegas McCarran International
It looks
Airport.
like you
Work
see
at
like
2 departure
a
race and
lake out here,
transition
so when
as
you
well.
turn out there,
Flying
it
via
goes away.
718 5000. Expect flight level
Very
290. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2. Squawk 5770. So that's 1123 readback, correct?
We're coming up on Stoke here. So our fuel should be at Stoke 6.0 and 45 minutes into the flight. We're 37 minutes in the flight. We have 6,500. We're still looking good. Alright, let's start getting ready for our landing. We're going to do a aero brake 2. Our landing data is for 28 left. Planned landing weight is 107,000. So we're going to go ahead and put in 107.7. And we're going to do a flaps 30. So VREF is 127. There we go. And that's actually, it's perfect. So what they calculated and what I calculated are exactly the same. That looks good. So we're set there. Awesome. 3037 is our, or actually 3039 is our altimeter. Alright, approach briefing is as follows. We're going to descend via, we'll descend ATC instructions, but we'll take the Surfer 3 arrival, or Surfer 3 arrival. From Surfer, we're going to go to Norilly at flight level 200 or above, 280 knots. Waves, 15,000 at flight level 190 at 280. Epic, 10,000 to 15,280 knots. Narwhal, above 8,240 knots, and then Eddy 6,240 knots. From there we should get, and it says expect instrument approach 28 left and 28 right from there. Perfect. So from there we're going to hopefully get a heading of 331 to Sidby and then to He-Man. Intersection to He-Man, we want to be at 3,100 or above, and then we'll send to Dayet 18.
It was on 1970, correction.
1,800.
Alaska 1987, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
2745, Alaska 1977. Alright, go. And then our minimum approach altitude, not approach altitude, sorry, or MDA will be 213. Oakland Center, Alaska, 1977, flight level 400.
Alaska 1977, Oakland Center, good afternoon. Descend via the Surfer 3 arrival.
Descend via the Surfer 3 arrival, Alaska, 1977. Actually, the radio, let's go. Barrow will be 213. Come on. got 109.55. Course of 284. Approach is climbed to 4,000 on the SFO VOR, which is 115.8. I'll stick that in number 2.
Delta 1658, contact Salt Lake Tower 119.05.
So we'll climb on the, and then radio 275.
The 1658 Salt Lake Tower runway 34 right, cleared to land, wind 340 at 16.
To Olympia, to Ullum intersection, which is SFO DME 15.4 and hold. Alright. So if we have to hold there, it'll be a left-hand hold on the 275 radio from San Francisco. Alright, we're set. Go ahead and put in our auto throttle. Alright, we'll see how well this thing manages itself on the descent. Alright, let's get a nice look outside. That is Lake San Antonio. Big long skinny one right there. I've actually gone water skiing in this before. Fairly nice lake, as I remember when I was younger. Okay, we're coming up on our descent point. We can actually descend now. It'll put us in a nice slow descent. Oakland Center, Alaska, 1977, flight level 400, descending via the Circle 3 arrival.
Roger. No, the 1658 exit park will be a hotel.
See out here is Monterey. This is Monterey. Pebble Beach Golf Course is over here. You got Santa Cruz over here. This is Watsonville area here. Alright, so Surfer, we had planned 5.5 on the fuel. We have 5.7, so we're still a little bit above, and we were at 52 minutes, so 2 minutes early. Looking good. Alright, here we go. We're starting our VNAV descent. So we're on FMC speed, LNAV, VNAV path. That's set. So our first restriction is Norilly at 280 knots, so we're gonna have to we're good on the speed. So waves is our first altitude we have to be under, which is flight level 190, and at 28.
November 701 Mike Tango, Aspen clearance. Remember 1 Mike Tango, Roger. You don't need to do that initial cold call. If you're calling a clearance, frequency, it's usually going to be 2 get at clearance, so you can just call for clearance when you call up. Cleared to the Cheyenne Airport, Linz 8 departure, red table transition, then as filed. Maintain 16,000, swap 2356.
Okay, drag required.
November 701 Mike Tango, it's the Linz 8 departure red table transition. Otherwise, read back correct.
Just giving it a little bit of help here.
Alaska 419, Portland clearance, cleared to the Seattle Airport, Portland 1 departure, radar vectors Cougar, then as filed, maintain 6,000, departure frequency 124.35, squawk 6434.
Look outside, so there's Monterey there.
Alaska 419, read back correct.
We have to get down to flight level 190 or below by waves, just 20 miles. Not quite in idle, so I'm good with the speed right there. I'm just going to leave it alone for now.
Alaska 1977, contact Oakland Center 128.7.
28.7, Alaska 1977. Center, Alaska 1977, flight level 238, descending via Surfer 3 Aero.
Alaska 1977, Oakland Center, Monterey, altimeter 3040.
3040, Alaska 1977. I got it in 39 for SFO, so pretty good. Go ahead and switch that over. Descending, I could do it now. I'll just do it at 180 anyways. Protocol approach as far as my plate is 134.5. Every time I get prepared for it, they give me a different frequency, but I still like to have it ready so that way, in case I do get the same one that they say, then I'm already ready. If I have to do it again, it's not a big deal to me. pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and take the speed brake off. I only had a minimal amount in there anyways, just for some help.
Alaska 1977, contact NorCal approach 133.905.
3395, Alaska 1977. Okay, that's on me. Approach Alaska 1977, flight level 202, descending via the Serpent 3.
Alaska 1977, NorCal approach, expect the ILS 28 left approach.
We'll expect that, Alaska 1977. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and push the standard over.
To Alaska 1977, you can actually expect a visual runway 28 left approach.
Yeah, possible. Can I just get the vectors from Eddie to the 28 left to ILS 1977?
Alaska 1977, so you want the ILS 28 left?
Yeah, I like the ILS 28 left from Eddie 1977.
Alaska 1977, okay. This arrival actually joins up with Menlo, which is the initial approach fix for the ILS 28 left, if that works for you.
That will work for me as well, 1977.
Alaska 1977, roger.
Now mine says Eddie, so I don't know. Wait, what? Why is that doing that? That's weird. Something's wrong here. Alright, something is massively wrong here. Epic Edge. That is weird why that's doing that. Alright. See, I don't have... whatever. Anyways. So Epic, we want to be at between 10,000 and 15,000, 280 knots. Jesus criminy, man. It's kind of odd why I did that. Now I don't have this arrival for Menlo. That's not correct. That's the Serpent 3. I mean that's the Big Sur, man. Not even the big, yeah, that's the Big Sur. NorCal approach, Alaska 1977. Yeah, I'm showing the Surfer 3 shows Eddie as the final, or as the last fix. It's the Big Sur that has the Menlo on it, by the way.
Alaska 1977, my apologies. The Surfer 2 had Menlo on it. Just stand by for a second.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that, you know, we're on the same page here. If there's any kind of discrepancy, right, you gotta verify it. Like, he's thinking we're going to be hitting Menlo.
Alright, Alaska 1977, you expect the ILS 28 left from Eddie then?
We'll expect that, Alaska 1977. Yeah, thanks for the verification there. Alright, got a lot to do. I'm going to go ahead and flip the lights on now. And this auto throttle is just working massively now. Alright, so above 8,000, 240 knots, my next waypoint. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to take out my speed brake. Alright, we're at 10,000 feet. This thing's...
Alaska 1977, contact NorCal approach 13565.
3565 Alaska 1977. Alright, this is coming up at 10,000. This thing should be just giving me a... I should be decreasing my speed here. I don't know why it's not. Alright, let's change this frequency here. 3565. Yeah, see, there's something wrong with the restriction. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go speed, pull it down. Circle approach, Alaska 1977, 10,300, descending via the Circle 3.
Number 701, Mike Tango, Aspen Ground Runway 33, taxi the Alpha.
I think the problem was it needs to hit this decel point before it's going to actually start decelling the throttle, which is not good.
Alaska 1977, NorCal approach at 80, cleared ILS 28 left approach.
At 80, cleared for the ILS 28 left, Alaska 1977. So I'm afraid to put back on a VNAV because I think it's going to try to speed me up again. So we should be restricted to 240 knots at Eddy. Let's go ahead and flip it on and see what happens.
Remember, 15 Alpha Foxtrot, flight staff, ground, say direction of flight and
Good
requested
Lord.
cruise altitude.
It just totally pulled us up here. All right. It should have just kept us level.
Number 15 Alpha Foxtrot, roger, runway 21, taxi V Alpha.
Alright, this thing definitely needs a little bit of work on its... a few of the things that's going on here. Okay. Let's get back to where we were. 240, 9,000 at Norwell. Sorry, above 8,000, so we're still good. We should be descending here. Eddy at 6,000 feet. This thing's just going crazy right now. Yeah, we need to start descending. I'm not sure why. Doesn't want to descend us here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and work this out myself. So Eddy 6,240 on the speed. Been cleared for the approach. Let's go ahead and give us some drag here. Starting to get too fast. Now we're managing our own descent path here. So after Eddy, we want to be at He-Man at 3,100.
Number 701, Mike Tango, Aspen Tower, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Alright, altimeters are good, both sides. Flaps, we'll extend them shortly. And just start
As we
switches.
go.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this now since I got a lot of stuff going on here. Alright, let's see if we can put it in VNav, see if this thing works. It should descend us to He-Man. Well, it shows 4,000 here. Kind of odd. Oh no, He-Man. No, that's not right. So He-Man should be at 3,100. Should have reviewed that sooner. Alright, it's not descending us, so I'm going to have to do that myself again. Alright, this stupid thing. Alright, start getting our speed out as well.
Number 1, Mike Tango, contact departure.
Alright, we're gonna have to just keep this drag in for a while. Alright, we got VOR lock armed. Alright, approach is altimeters are checked.
November 701, Mike Tango, Aspen departure radar contact. Confirm you're flying the Linz 8 departure. November 1, Mike Tango, doesn't appear that you're flying the departure. It should be a right turn to heading 343 off the runway, and then once you hit 9100, it should be a left-hand turn to 273 to join the back course localizer.
Alright, we're gonna go flaps. I'm gonna get this thing slowed down quicker, sooner than later.
November 15 Alpha Foxtrot, Flagstaff Tower. It shows me you're only at Alpha 2. Is this the end of the runway on your scenery? November 15 Alpha Foxtrot, no worries. Runway 21, clear for takeoff. On course approved.
Okay, VOR locked, and glide slope is armed. Okay, this thing slow down even further. Okay, flaps 5. Okay, runways in sight are 120.5. Let's get that in there now. Alright, ready to go there. Still need the speed brakes, it looks like, for a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull my gear out early. Flaps 15.
Alaska 1977, contact San Francisco, Tower 120.5, good day.
Going to Tower, Alaska 1977. Alright, let's go ahead and arm this thing. Not really sure how to arm it, but whatever. San Francisco Tower, Alaska 1977, ILS 28 left.
Alaska 1977, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, cleared to land, wind is calm.
My flaps 20. Clear to land, 28 left, Alaska 1977. I want to get the speed down already. Want to be 120, sorry, 132. This thing is just hard to get the speed down. That's crazy. A little fast for my flaps, but I can't help it. I gotta go flaps 30. If I can pull this back maybe. A little bit of help there at the end. Should have done this a lot sooner. Alright, there we go.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Man, I don't know how to arm this freaking thing. There we go. Alright. My plane. Okay, there we go. Clear to land and landing checklist. Landing gear is down, flaps 30, green light. Speed brake is armed and engine start switches are continuous. That is checked. Yeah, a little bit steep there. Got a better view here. I need to change my views up a little bit so I can actually see. Alright, a little rough on the approach here for sure. 300. Get on. Alright, landing. Come on, sit down. Jesus Christ. Alright, thrusters, reverse are good.
Alaska 419, press and push back and start on to Tango.
Dang, that thing freaking...
419, Portland ground, push on to Tango
Stop
approved,
quick.
expect 28 left.
Expect 28 left, push back approved, Alaska 419.
Little bit, the approach was very rough actually. There's no doubt about that for sure. Alright, looking good. San Francisco Tower, Alaska 1977. It's clear at 211. Let's see, where am I going to park?
Alaska 1977, taxi to parking via Alpha.
2 parking via Alpha, Alaska 1977. Alright. I'm pretty sure where I need to go is right down over here. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, this is the first time I've flown this actual mod, so there was definitely some things either I wasn't doing correctly, or it just was having problems with. One of them was the descents and speed restrictions. The one that has the most problems, I think, is being at 250 at 10,000 feet. So basically, I had to take control over at that point because it wasn't. It was still staying up at 240, right at 10,400 feet. So kind of crazy. Anyways, we're just right out over here on the other side. Wow, the scenery in this sim is just phenomenal. The frame rates right now are just pretty lagging right now for me. I do gotta adjust I gotta adjust the height. I need to sit up like this when I'm flying, I think more. So I gotta adjust that for my next flight for sure. Alright, park and brake. Most importantly, seatbelt sign is coming off. Alright, that is the end of this flight. Go ahead and get everything else turned off as well. Let's pretend everybody just exited already. Easier way to do that is maybe hitting this way. There we go. And let's just go ahead and turn off our APU and battery. There we go. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.